sin has been removed. The guilt, shame, etc., it's finished, right? So, but yet I still stumble, right? We all stumble, James says. We all stumble. So how can a sinful believer walk with God? This is so crucial. Not on the basis of holiness, but on the basis of light. Light makes manifest. If God shows you that you're doing something that is sin, that's called light. In the spirit, that's called light. Light has shined upon your soul, and now you can't do what you did anymore because you now have light. If you violate and sin against that light, you are not walking with God. You are lying. You're deceiving yourself. And you can't have fellowship because our fellowship and walking together is on the basis of light, not sinlessness. How can a holy God walk with sinful humans? I'm telling you. Light. All you have to do is do what his light reveals. You can't confess sin that you don't know you did. You can't do it. And you don't go on an archaeological dig trying to find it. Don't quit. The only sin you confess is what light has revealed, exposed. But when his light of the Spirit, walking in the Spirit, if you're going to walk with him, guess what? As you get closer to God, things are going to surface. Things are going to come up. I still remember the first day I became a believer and I dropped the F-bomb. I mean, I'd only been saved a few hours and I said a filthy word. I felt such shame. I mean, I'd say that word 100 times in a sentence and it wouldn't bother me. But now I can't do that. I felt so ashamed. I wept. I'm in my car. I still remember that moment when Holy Spirit revealed to me, that's filth. You can't speak that way anymore. And I was 20 years old, coming off of drugs. And from that day to this, I've not spoken that way ever. What was the difference? Light. The light, this is called the conviction of the Holy Spirit, or the light of God came and shined on my soul. So to have true fellowship with God and others, we need to walk in the light when it comes to our sin. So walking in darkness then is not walking in sin. Walking in darkness is refusing to own up to it. So the foundation stone for fellowship with God is light. And just that is worth every single penny you pay for this class. If you'll take that and unwrap it and ponder it, and whenever you see the light, when Jesus says you are the light of the world, he's telling us we will bring conviction to the world. We will stir the conscience of unbelievers. Why? Because light is streaming out of us. If we walk in the light, that light's going to shine upon us every bit as much as it did on Moses. Secondly, community, to be in fellowship, to be in community, to surround ourselves with seasoned Christians is the best way to help us walk in the Spirit. I remember in boot camp training to be a missionary, and we had probably one of the most godly men. He's in heaven now. His name was Mel Wyma, W-Y-M-A. And I just encountered him there in the parking lot at boot camp, and I was not in the Spirit. And I immediately started talking about playing golf or doing something. Maybe we could do something together. And he looked at me. He said, "Get in the Spirit." When a believer corrects you, and they're in the Spirit, it's the sweetest thing. Let the righteous smite me, it shall be a kindness. David said that. Somebody put that verse in the chat. Let the righteous smite me. That's King James, smiteth me. Let the righteous smite me. It will be a kindness. So be a light to the world. Number 3, light doesn't come out of darkness. It illuminates the darkness. If we want to walk in the Spirit, walk in the light, reflect the light. 4th, walk in the revealed will of God, which these are all kind of similar. The light, the fellowship, the being light to the world. and walking in his revealed will. This is all the same backdrop for walking in the Spirit. Proverbs 27:6, that's another one. Those two scriptures talk about when your heart is right and you're walking in the Spirit, you'll take correction. Are you easy to correct? That's the wisdom from above. It's easy to correct. It's correctable, easy to be entreated, King James. You receive correction, not with an attitude and bitterness and slamming the door. And I know people can correct you the wrong way, but blessed are you when you can take correction like David did when Shimei threw dirt and filth and rocks at him as David walked out of Jerusalem and cursing him. Abner was about to go kill the guy. And David said, put your sword back. God may have raised him up to speak these words to me. Wow. That's the heart of God. So cultivating the fruit of the Spirit, we'll end with this, but cultivating the fruit of the Spirit, and I use the word cultivated. I hesitated to use it because it sounds like it's something you got to do, but yet probably yield may be a better way to say it. To yield, if you want to put that word over cultivate, to yield. The cultivate, there is a responsibility we have to foster an environment in our soul for the fruit to ripen. But to yield to the Spirit is also what I'm really talking about. And of course, you know what it is, Galatians 5:22 and 23. If you noticed your works are laced with love, you're walking in the Spirit. Your attitude is more toward joy than anger, you're walking in the Spirit. If you're kinder and gentler with others, you're walking in the Spirit. When we're not in the Spirit, we don't care. And maybe it's hours later, your soul, the anxiety fades. And then you go, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have responded that way. And that's because the Holy Spirit's in you. And I'm not maligning you for that. I'm just saying, let's have instant response. In the Spirit, there's an instant response. You don't have to go back and apologize for the fruit of the Spirit.